welcome back to Freedom Homestead. I'm Tangi and I am obviously in my DIY outfit. I am going to work on a couple of things today, but I wanted to bring you guys along with me because I wanted to show you that you can take things that you already have, give them a brand new look, and do it on a budget. So I, like a lot of other people, really love the chalk paint look. It's matte, it's chalky, and it really makes a space beautiful, especially for like if you're going for the farmhouse look, which is what we're going for our new house. But one thing that I don't like is the price tag on chalk paints. They can run you anywhere from $18 to $30 for a quart, depending on what brand that you get. But you can actually make chalk paint using very simple things that you probably already have on hand. So what you're gonna need is you're going to need some flat latex paint in whatever color it is that you wanna paint your project. You need some baking soda and you need a little bit of water. You're gonna use 1 cup of the paint. You're gonna use half a cup of baking soda and about 3 tablespoons of cold water. We're gonna stir that until not gritty. That baking soda kind of like dissolves, I guess. And then we're going to slap it on. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to clean my first project, which is actually a cabinet that I've been using as a nightstand. My father-in-law found it, he gave it to me, but it doesn't really go with the look that we're going for in the new house. So follow along and I'm going to speed through this. I forgot to get a good close-up before I started, so here is a picture of what the front looks like before I started painting it. With the chalk paint, better to work in small batches just because it does dry out quickly. Okay, so I've got the first coat on. As you can see through it. All right. This is after coat number 2. That one batch of chalk paint that I made did 2 coats. So I've got the drawer covered, the cabinet is covered. It's definitely gonna need at least 1 more coat, but the cool thing is, I don't know if you can see it on the top here. Some places like here, you can see the cracks where it was crackled. The crackle is coming through, so that's pretty cool. But anyway, so we'll see. So the crazy thing is, of course, that's where I wiped off some of the sand. But this is 4 coats, and whatever glaze they used on this is kind of bleeding through, which is okay because I was gonna antique this anyway. I had already decided, but it's kind of like a self-antiquing table. Anyway, all right, so I've got 4 coats on here. Now I'm just taking some sandpaper. This is 80 grit sandpaper right there. And I'm just going over some of the raised edges. I'm just kind of distressing it, kind of giving it some age. And what's super cool, again, like that glaze is coming through, but also the cracks. You can still see the crackle. So it's coming along really nicely. I'm gonna continue doing this. I'm not gonna polyurethane this yet, but it will have to have a couple of coats of polyurethane. And I'm gonna do a clear matte polyurethane. But I'm just gonna go ahead and continue distressing this. And then when I come back, we'll see what it looks like. And I also wanted to mention the knob on the cabinet and the knob on the drawer, I'm eventually going to replace those. I'm probably gonna do like one of those jeweled knobs that you see at Hobby Lobby. Eventually. I'm not gonna worry about that today, but eventually that will be a part of this, and I think it's really gonna give it a nice look. So I'm gonna keep distressing it. When we come back, we'll see what it looks like. Once I finished sanding the cabinet, I just took a microfiber cloth and wiped down to get all the dust off. so that's it. It's finished other than needing the polyurethane, and like I said, I will eventually replace those knobs. But yeah, so that is my nightstand makeover. I love how it turned out. It's a whole new look. It's chippy and chalky, just like the farmhouse look that we're going for, and I couldn't be more excited. Okay, so now the table is done and it is time to move on to my chalk paint project number 2, which is a window. My parents replaced all of the windows in their house last year, late last year, and gave me and all of my siblings a window to use in our own home. So I've had it sitting in the garage. I've been waiting to find a place to put it, but now that we are moving to this new house, I know exactly where it's gonna go, and I'm really excited. I can't wait to see it come together. So the first thing I gotta do is I gotta get it and I gotta clean it up, because y'all, it's ratchet. It's dirty. It's been sitting in this garage forever. So we're gonna get it cleaned up really well. We're gonna tape up the window panes, and then we are going to start chalk painting it. So let's get to it. So to begin on this project, I start by taking off the window latch, and I also give it a really good cleaning because I have a plan for this as well. Now I'm just taking some Method window cleaner and I'm going to clean the glass and the woodwork with a microfiber cloth. I love the Method window cleaner, which I get all of my cleaning products from Grow Collaborative now, which you guys know about, and I've got all of those links in the description box below. And now I am just using some painter's tape and I am taping off the glass, and then I start painting away. Just like the nightstand, the window will also need a couple of coats of polyurethane, which I will be doing before we move to our new house. I mentioned before in my lamp makeover video that I might be a little obsessed now with oil rubbed bronze. Yeah, it's totally going on the window latch. So this is how it turned out. I absolutely love it. It's still a little chippy, but it's also very white, which is exactly what I was going for. I really like how that the latch turned out with just spray painting it with the oil rubbed bronze that I already had on hand. And I cannot wait to show you guys where I'm gonna hang this and how I'm gonna dress it up, which is going to require another DIY video. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Don't forget, you can also decorate your house on a budget just by getting a little creative and a little brave and not spending very much money. All right, we'll talk to you guys later. Until next time. Thanks so much for stopping by Freedom Homestead. Here we're about living off the land, being together as a family. We homeschool our 2 children. We talk to you about our gardening adventures, how we preserve our own food and build our food storage. We live on a tight budget, and we share with you our grocery hauls. I will even break out the cleaners and show you how I clean my house. So whether we're sharing with you our life, our love of liberty, or our love for each other, thanks so much for stopping by, and please consider subscribing.